Texas Child Protective Services has fired 3 employees and admits making big mistakes in the case of a 2-year-old boy found dead last month in South Austin. An agency report says it conducted 4 investigations into allegations Colton Turner had been abused or neglected, but supervisors and caseworkers failed to follow policy and made mistakes in judgment. The report focuses on the 4th investigation, which started back in May of this year. That's when CPS received a report from someone who said they had pictures of a bruised Colton. That person also said Colton's mother, Megan Work, and her boyfriend, Michael Turner, were using drugs. The report says the caseworker talked to 2 people who knew the family, but that caseworker never saw those photos. She also did not meet with Colton, his mother, or her boyfriend. Then on June 14th, CPS received an anonymous report that pictures on his mother's Facebook page showed Colton with visible injuries. But today's report says the caseworker was on vacation and no one was assigned to look for Colton until late August.
They failed at everything.
Colton Turner's grandmother says she is heartbroken and says all of these new details are painful. KXAN spoke with her and Colton's great-grandmother in Cedar Park at the little boy's memorial near the police department. She says she had no idea about the allegations her grandson was being abused. Kim Vittery's son is Colton's biological father. His name is Brandon Pelfrey. She says he did receive pictures of Colton with bruises and turned them in. Vittery says it was a challenge just to see her grandson. The last time she saw Colton was in May.
The ones that knew that it was going on should have done something. I wouldn't have stopped until something was done if I knew. It was just a baby. We just want justice for him. This isn't fair at all.
Looking deeper now, KXAN's Kevin Schwaller shows us lawmakers may also consider changes for this department.
We will look at this case, we will learn from this case, and we will go forward. We made mistakes, and we will be open about the mistakes we made.
After that promise this week from the Commissioner of the Department of Family and Protective Services, this report details mistakes, saying Child Protective Services failed to protect Colton Turner.
Being from Cedar Park, where we've had quite a few of these incidents in the last year, it's real tough on the community because we're a community of families, young families.
State Representative Tony Dale spoke with KXAN News earlier this week. He points out a commission is looking into Department of Family and Protective Services, and he says you can expect lawmakers to consider changes. At the same time, CPS is trying to get more money through the legislature, requesting a roughly 8% increase in funding over the last 2 years, or nearly $209 million more for the next 2 fiscal years. Some of the things it plans to do with the money? Maintaining staffing and costs as federal funding goes down, keeping caseloads at this year's level, and it wants to automate real-time updates of criminal background checks.
As a parent myself, it tugs at your heartstrings when you hear these kind of stories.
A reminder that behind budgets and policies is the well-being of Texas kids. In Austin, Kevin Schwaller, KXAN News.
This is an incredibly important and difficult topic, so we want to give you as much in-depth information as possible. On KXAN.com, we posted the entire CPS report with recommendations to the agency. Plus, we have a timeline showing each investigation into Colton Turner's case.